Hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Monken Show. Today's second topic. I told y'all the Ravens were using Lamar too much. Look. Now, I've been called a Lamar apologist by so many people that watch this show that it's not even funny. And the crazy thing is, for a platform, because one thing I do pride myself on is being able to have foresight. If you guys have not noticed that, I called a lot of things last year. I keep bringing that up. You know what I'm saying? And sticking to what I said, as like the Bengals being the last team in the division, right? Maybe Joe Burrow may be careful because I think an injury could be for him, right? Baltimore winning 13 to 14 games. Lamar winning MVP. The Ravens at least making it to the AFC Championship game. Like, bro, we were on fire last season. But there's one thing that I did say during the regular season that was kind of irking me. And a lot of people went against me when I was saying it. And I kept saying that the Ravens are using Lamar too much. And it's not just saying we're trying to use him in red zone opportunities and stuff like that. They were just relying on his God-given ability too much. And it was like, hey, we're gonna call this play. If it might not work, but if it don't, just make a play with your legs, buy time, and find somebody down the field. Or this is gonna be max protection on this side, so you already know if it's not, you can run and go for a touchdown on the other side of the field. Like, it was just, we're just gonna use Lamar. And I kept saying that, and I was getting a lot of backlash. Now, Todd Monken was actually told by John Harbaugh that he was using Lamar too much. And you know where he said it was? The Titans game! Oh! I was in Jamaica when that was going down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio of this man saying and admitting to what I've been saying. Then we're going to break it down even further, all right? So without further ado, let's get this party started!
Early in the season, we were relying on Lamar a lot, which you can go back to whether it's the Jefferson kid that Arkansas had, or go all the way to Matt Jones, for God's sakes. When you have an athletic quarterback in the red zone, it gives you an extra tool. You don't have to go wildcat. You've got the wildcat quarterback that adds an extra element. That's a part. We were using that way too much early in the year. We went to London and played the Titans there, and we kicked the field goals. Like, we got down there, we used Lamar too much, and coach was like, guys, like, that isn't good enough. That can't be us when we just rely on Lamar. We got to be better than that. And we were doing some of these other things. Well, what's our job? Our job is to fix it. That's what every assistant coach is to do. If the head coach says something, you fight like hell to fix it. If you're a position coach, you fight like hell to fix it. So what we became, and I hope I'm answering the question, was how are we more creative? Do we need to go fast? Do we need to go speed break? Do we need to go unbalanced? How do we get seam throws? What is Lamar good at, right? What are we doing when it comes to, like, run-pass ratio? Are we putting ourselves in – what are the best teams doing? You know, what is that we needed to do to get a hell of a lot better, not rely on Lamar solely? And from then on, we ended up being in the top 5 and scoring touchdowns in the red zone after that week. And we divided it up, and we spent more time on it. You know, we divided up, which we already had, but we just spent more time on it. Like, and it's hard because there is only, with all game planning, there's only 24 hours in the day. It's a race against 24 hours. You're not at the Marriott, you can't get extended stay. You can't get 26 hours. You know, you gotta go. So whatever you put your staff's mental energy into, you're going to get those results. I'm
going to stop it right there. Look, I have the perfect analogy for this. And I want you to understand where I'm coming from when I say this, because a lot of times, you know, it goes over people's heads of what we're trying to say, right? So, do you remember when LeBron James just came into the NBA? Physical specimen, a physical marvel, a physical freak. and he played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And off of his accolades and shoulders alone, they made it to what? A finals and two Eastern Conference championships or something of that effect. But the Cavs weren't willing to truly surround him with great players, even though they were winning a lot of games, because they're going to win a lot of games, right? Because he's such a physical specimen, right? But they couldn't get over the hump because they were relying on what physical tools he had too much. You understand? I know y'all remember. That's what led to the I'm taking my talents to South Beach. That's what the Ravens have been doing to Lamar. And I've been trying to tell people that, and I got so much flack by so much people that don't even watch the show. Some people watch the show. Other people follow me on Twitter, and they just be hating. But when the truth comes out, you know what this reminds me of? Remember when I was just like, yo, Harbaugh got Monken from his sister, and everybody was like, Nitro, he was joking, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yo, I don't think he's joking. He's not joking. I'm telling you, he's not joking. And Harbaugh came out and tripled down saying, hey, I have a very smart sister, and yeah, it really was. I didn't even get to watch tape on the guy. I didn't even really watch anything from the guy till my sister said it was great, gave him a shot, I loved it, and we went forward with it. And I sat there, and everyone that was saying to me looked at me and said, oh. And that's exactly what this is like. I told you, if you let the Ravens people talk long enough, they'll say exactly what I've been saying on this platform. This is why I don't understand why so many of you guys get mad at what I say when it comes to Lamar. He is literally the engine. When we talk about the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers on there, if you can talk about Aaron Rodgers, right? No one's getting mad. Why? Because it's Aaron Rodgers. You get it? No one's going to get mad when you talk about C.J. Stroud on the Texans, right? When they keep bringing up C.J. Stroud, right? Because it's C.J. Stroud. Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen. Joe Burrow. You don't get it? That's the way this goes. He's the guy, the man, the big kahuna, the Igwe. Iwe. Which means chieftain. That's how this works. And this is sometimes I laugh because there was a quote from I think it was from The Equalizer from Denzel, and he said, "Hey, when you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud also." You understand where I'm coming from? We prayed for a quarterback, a dynamic quarterback, a quarterback that can win MVPs. Now that we got one, there's problems that come along with it too. You got to build the offensive line a certain way. You got to give the guy weapons. You got to get a creative play caller. That's the way this goes. If you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud. And this is part of the mud. The offensive coordinator had to figure out that there's mud. That's just the way it goes. Him saying, give it to Lamar and he'll get the touchdown. He's super fast. Give him the ball. Imagine a coach literally admitting that, hey, I wasn't being creative enough. With a weapon like Lamar Jackson. You would never hear that come out of Kansas City. Ever! But it comes out of Baltimore. So I just want to tell y'all this, right? Don't hate me, because I do's what it does, baby. You feel me? But no, listen, it's all love at the end of the day, right? We already know what it is. I'm not perfect. I'm going to be right on something. I'll be wrong on certain things. But on this one, we called it. We called it on this platform. If the Ravens have yet to truly unlock Lamar Jackson. Y'all do know this, right? The day that they do is the day the league is going to change rules to lessen his impact. They haven't, and that's part of when you have a player so creatively gifted as a Lamar, it's hard. Because sometimes you get caught up in he could just do it all. He's Superman. You saw it with Cam Newton. Like, these coaches, they call him like, bro, he's just inhuman. They don't even look at you like you're human no more. They be like, he's Kryptonian. He can do it. There's no kryptonite in sight. Go, my friend. Fly, fly. Leap tall buildings. Stronger than a locomotive. Faster than a speeding bullet. That's what they believe. And that's the way they treat them. But like with anything else, you gotta be, you have to have foresight. You gotta be creative. You gotta keep your pedal to the metal, foot on gas. If not, you get left behind. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with me that they were using Lamar too much, and now that Todd Monken is admitting to it, what do you think they should do moving forward? Or do you always believe, hey, you're just a Lamar apologist. I don't care what they say. I say what I say. I believe what I believe. And you are what we say you are. I know you're hurting inside. But like I said, let me know what you think down in the comment section about it, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wonderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You don't love the comments. If you have not done so already, check out the Wonderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash is located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is money sign, The Wonderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wonderkind Show. This show's not just signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.